Welcome to a nice sun salutation free beginners class. We do a little bit of Tai Chi flowing to get ourselves warm and going, and to begin with, as always, we'll be starting in Shavasana, lying on your back with your legs either stretched out long, letting the legs flop apart and the arms by the side with the palms up, or you can take your feet, stand them up and together, resting the knees together and just relaxing yourself down into the mat. Now stay here for a moment, watching your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Notice the temperature of the air as you inhale and exhale. Superb. Spend a little bit of time listening out for all the sounds around you. Quiet sounds and louder sounds. Sounds that are close by and sounds that are far away. We're not labeling the sounds as good or bad, just noticing all the sounds that you hear, becoming really aware of what is going on around you. It's good to close your eyes, gives you more focus in the hearing. And then take a moment to scan the body from the top of the head all the way down to your feet. Notice how your body is feeling right now. Noticing the comfortable sensations, all the areas that feel relaxed and happy, as well as any areas that might be tired or tense, maybe even painful. Giving those type of sensations the same amount of attention. Scanning without judgment, practicing kindness and compassion. Bringing your attention to your heart center. Notice how you're feeling right now. What is your mood like? Often we are so busy we don't have time to notice the small changes and only notice the extremes one way or another. There's nothing that needs to be changed right now. All you're doing is trying to get to know yourself a little bit better. And let's set the intention to stay present in our practice, to honor and listen to the body and do the right thing at the right time. Not every pose, asana, is for everybody at all times. So just, listen to what your body's telling you. And if your body says no, this is your opportunity to practice yoga. Yoga is being kind to yourself as well as others, bringing mind, body, and spirit together. And then when you're ready, let's take those legs long and the feet together. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, bring your right knee to your chest and we point and flex. Keep a bit of lightness through the back, so as your knee is coming closer, you're not pushing your spine into the floor. Big movements. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, other knee to chest. Hug it around the shins so that we get full flexion at the hip, at the knee, and then we're mobilizing the ankle, warming and preparing the ankle joint. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, bring your right leg up, stick it straight up in the air, and then we're going to circle the toes, relaxing the shoulders, sending the heel up to the sky, and then we go the other way around a couple of times. Just notice how well that ankle joint is moving. And bend and float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, other side. Stick that leg straight up, circling. Notice the stretching sensations in the back of the leg, around the ankle, under the arch of the foot. Other way around a few times. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Maybe just a little bit slower, more mindful. Beautiful. And then bend and float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bringing both knees to chest. Gently rock from side to side. Now stand your feet on the floor. Touch your ankles, knees and thighs together. Take your arms wide for me. On the next inhale, set up. Exhale, lower the knees to one side, looking the opposite way. Inhale. Exhale. What happens when you keep your knees and ankles exactly together? Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you want to push that top leg to follow the bottom leg just a little more. Keeping both shoulder blades grounded. Notice where you feel it pivoting. You don't need to go as big as the other people do. You just go to the range that feels right for you. Inhale in the middle. Lengthen. Exhale, both knees to chest. Gently rocking from side to side. And see if you can take a happy baby pose for me. Bring the knees to the armpits, the lower legs go straight in the air. You can either hook your fingers around the big toe, index finger. You can hold on the inside of your arch. You can press down. Pressing down towards the floor. Or you can wrap your hands around the lower legs. You're trying to draw down so you're getting that stretching around the hips, maybe the hamstrings, soles of the feet level to the sky. Lower legs become vertical. And then gently release. Inhale, release, lengthening. Exhale, both knees to chest. Gently rock from side to side. Rolling to your right. Coming up to sitting. And here you can sit on a pillow or folded blanket to help you become more comfortable. See if you want to sit cross-legged, nice and upright, letting the knees rest out. Inhale, grow. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, let the shoulder of the hand that goes on the floor move so that you're not pushing the shoulder out of place. The weight on the hand is minimal. You're trying to use the muscles of the torso. Beautiful. And then we're going to rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Start small. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your chest. Grow taller. The taller you sit, the easier you will turn. Keeping that heart lifted. Maybe a little bit further. Beautiful. Coming to the center. Inhale. Now exhale. Walk yourself forward and rest here. Breathe into the back. Expanding the rib cage. Inhale, walking the hands back. Place the hands with the fingertips behind you on the floor, pressing through the heel of the hand. Open the chest, gazing up and forward, so the neck at the back is still long. Inhale, release. And then remember what happens. We are uncrossing the legs and put our non-favorite leg in front, and we're going to do it all again. Inhale, grow, and this time a little bigger. Exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Using that breath to find that release in the side of the body. Reaching the arm long, 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 long. Maybe turn your head for a couple. And then we turn into rotation. Inhale, exhale. Maybe a little bit bigger this time. Inhale, exhale. Each time you turn, you feel that it moves a little better. You can go a little bit further. The body becomes more ready to move. And then I meet you in the middle. Inhale, exhale, walking forward, resting here, breathing into the back of the body. Exhale. Another deep breath. Inhale. Notice how your hips feel. Probably not as comfortable as the other way around. And then inhale, walking the hands back. Place your hands behind you. Open your chest. Press your chest forward. Press your belly forward, arching the back, gazing up. Inhale, lower the chin, and then release. Good. We're coming onto all fours now to further mobilize our spine in flexion and extension. So just get yourself ready. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. The middle finger points to the front edge. So there's a gap between your knees because they're hip width. And then we are gazing just in front of the fingertips to set up. The spine is nice and long and free. On the next exhale, start curling from your tailbone. So you tilt the pelvis back, curl the tailbone, draw the belly button back and up, rolling one vertebrae at a time up towards the neck, and the head is coming in last. Press yourself away from the floor through the heel of the hand. Inhale, lower through the base of the ribs, gently looking forward. Push your chest forward between the upper arms, cow. Exhale, curl from the tailbone. The head is moving last, so you're not leading with your eyes. You're leading the movement with your spine and curling. This is the cow, extension of the spine when you look forward. Bhandhasana. Exhale, curling up into the cat. Bunjangasana, the cat. Opening up. And you don't have to make this big. You make this as big or as small as feel comfortable for you. Remember, yoga is all about being nice to your body, working with your body, not against your body. Beautiful. Then find the middle. Let's sit back, take the knees wider, toes are together. Reach the middle finger to the front edge. The arms are roughly in line with the shoulders, maybe a little bit wider. Lower your chest and now take a breath here in the extended child's pose, Bhandhasana. Lovely. Inhale, come forward, a long cow. Exhale, tuck your toes, press back. Now keep your belly and your thigh touching. The legs are really bent. You're in some sort of a squat position there. Inhale, forward. We go back and forward. Exhale, press back. Now just lift the bum a little bit higher. That separates the belly and the thighs a little bit. Inhale. Exhale as you press back. Notice how you need to press through the heel of the hand, lengthening the arms, opening up through the side of the body. And then as you get that downward dog to become bigger, you press back, you lengthen your sit bones back. You can come high on your toes and then sit down again. Take a breath here. And then inhale, walk your hands towards your feet. Just rest here in the forward fold for a moment, gazing between your knees. reach the hands behind you. Lower your bum, lift your chest, gaze comes up. Inhale, press up through the chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Now, let's get the body moving a little bit more. And we're going to have a little Tai Chi flow. Step wide for me. And just bend your knees a little bit. Imagine you're playing with clouds. So we're going to breathe in, shift the weight, breathe out, press into the foot, just moving the air, gently going from side to side. The knee goes towards the middle of the foot, pressing through the heel as well as through the ball of the foot. And then when you've done a few, just like this, a bit more upright, maybe you want to reach down and scoop and lengthen. And then reach down and scoop and lengthen, breathing. And scooping by the floor, pressing yourself away. So the legs are doing a bit of work here, which will get your blood flowing and the body warm. Superb. And then we meet in the middle. Inhale, center. Exhale, press. Reach up. Circle around the head and exhale, press. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Bend the knees. Exhale, sit. Superb. Step together for me. From here, challenge. Inhale high on your toes. Step. Exhale, squat. Side bend. Inhale and center high. Step, squat, side bend, center. High, wide, sit, bend, reset. High, wide. One more each way. Balance. Focus. Good. And then you can step together and have a little release. Relaxing the shoulders for a moment. Our first movement is a warrior. We're doing a warrior 2. So what you're going to do, you're going to step wide. Be quite generous, so roughly about a leg length. When you make it shorter, it's not always easier. Turn your foot to the short edge. Heel points through the arch. Now bring the knee over the ankle. So your inner seam is straight up and down from knee to ankle. Let the hips open up. Just check that you're not leaning forward. Just gently bring yourself back to the center. Your hip bones are kind of diagonal. Yeah? And then draw your belly button up in, inhaling arms. Exhale, settle. I like to check that my back arm is not going off in funny directions, just letting them settle here. Remember, you're holding the arms with the muscles between the shoulder blades. Letting them sit back so you're not straining on the side of the neck. Take another breath here. And then pivot and float down. Exhale. Pivoting the foot, knee over the ankle, square in the back edge, pressing into both outside edges so the knee here is not falling in. Lengthen up in the center, inside seam straight up and down. Inhale, exhale, settle. Checking the back arm isn't off, letting the chest be nice and wide. Focusing over the middle finger, drishti point, focal point on the body. Now, as you stay here, working on your breath, focusing on the strength in the legs and the lightness of the torso. Beautiful. And then we pivot and step together. Beautiful. You can hold that, of course, as long as you like, just keeping it a little bit brief, because we're going to go to take the same position again, and we're going to do an archer this time. So pivot your foot, heel through the arch, knee over the ankle. Set up your warrior two base. Bring yourself in the center so you're not in the future, being nice and centered between both legs. Inhale. Now turn the front palm so the thumb is up. On the exhale, reach. Don't change the legs. Inhale, draw the elbow back. The fist comes towards the shoulder, the elbow is up, but just make sure the shoulder's feeling comfortable. Exhale here. Inhale, open. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing the floor away. Working with the upper back muscles. Beautiful. And then float. Have a roll in the middle. And we're going to pivot the feet, knee over the ankle, set your base up. Heel through the arch. Bring yourself back in the center. Inhale, your warrior two arms. Turn the front hand so the thumb is up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, draw. Archer. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Strong in the legs. And strong in the upper back, opening the chest. A couple more. And then the last one. Beautiful. Step, pivot, have a relax through the shoulders. Lovely. Now, reach towards the sky, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, belly against the thigh. Step one leg back, kneeling. Good. We're coming to tall kneeling now. So you want to be more towards the back end of the mat. If you've got one of those really thin mats, remember your option, toes over the back edge. Make a pleat right in front of your knees, or use a pillow or towel, and then you hop onto that pleat, and then you should be a bit more cozy. So nice and tall, both hip bones facing forward. I'm going to step the right leg forward. So on the exhale, sink forward with the knee towards the third toe. Let this hip open up. Now place one hand on the floor, opposite to the foot that you've got. The second hand either goes on the outside of that foot, so the leg is kind of squished between the armpit and chest. If that doesn't feel good for you, doesn't work, you can't reach, put both hands on the inside, a variation. The knee is gently moving away towards the little toe and towards the third toe. Keep your heel on the floor here. So if your hand is on the outside, you are in Ashwa sanchalanasana, equestrian pose. You gaze forward, let the hip here open. If you have your hands on the inside, it's more direction lizard pose, which is okay right now. Good. Staying here for breath. And then inhale, press up through the front leg and the hands, come tall. Swap legs and an other side. On the exhale, knee forward towards the third toe. Placing your hands on the outside of the foot and next to the foot, so they're just pretty much under the shoulders. Look in front on the mat or slightly ahead. Just make sure you're not straining too much through the back of the neck. Knee towards the third toe. Keep your heel on the floor. Let this back hip open up. Remember your option to have the hand on the inside if it doesn't fit. Work on getting your lower leg to be more diagonal forward rather than vertical, because when it's vertical, the distance to the floor is further. Equestrian pose. You need this pose for the sun salutations. Good. And then press through the front leg, end of the hands, come to toe kneeling. And then just take a sit back and rest in child's pose. Inhale, prop up through the hands. We go in one more time, each side. So back to the first leg. Stepping forward, exhale, sink towards the front leg. Place your hands where you feel most comfortable. The belly is getting compressed against the thighs. We're looking ahead. I am grounded and strong as I move forward in life. Affirmation for this pose. And then inhale, press through the front leg, coming tall, find your balance, and then try the other side. Stepping, sinking, reaching, and settling down. Using the breath when you are in those poses that aren't quite comfortable will help you become calm and relaxed. And you can transfer that kind of breathing into everyday life situations where you might need to help yourself to calm down a little bit. I'm not talking about arguments, I'm talking about situations like having acupuncture or maybe an MRI scan, things like that. Good. I am grounded and strong as I move forward in life. And then we inhale, press through the front leg, coming back. Take one more child's pose and just see if you can relax for a moment, breathing deeply into the back of the ribs. Inhale, prop up through the hands. Walk your way forward onto the elbows. We're going down on the belly now. Lovely. So we're doing a variation of the bow. Take one hand underneath your forehead, and then you can either do the same side, foot and hand, or you can do the opposite side, foot and hand. See what is more comfortable for you. Let's start with same side. On the inhale, lift your chest, bring your elbows slightly closer, press the foot back, open, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Now you need to press a little bit firmly through that elbow in the front so that your shoulder stays happy. This shoulder here on the long arm behind you moves back. The foot is pressing backwards as if it was going to lengthen the arm. A variation of the bow, Dhanurasana. And then gently release. Work your way down. And swap sides. Let's do same side, hand and foot. On the inhale, press up, take yourself a little bit closer. Open, find extension through the back. Breathe into the back. Letting the hip open, push the foot back. I am open and aware of all that passes before me. And then gently release. Just rest yourself here with your forehead. Let your hips relax. Maybe just rock from side to side a little bit. And then if you would like to try opposite side, you can of course do that. So let's start with the first side. Head on the hand. Get hold of your opposite foot. On the inhale, slightly closer, press the foot back. Breathing deeply, gazing in front. Focus. Taking deep breath. You can release as soon or as late as you like. It's up to you. And gently release. Bringing the hand round. Trying the other side. You can swap back to same side if you prefer. Opposite side. Reaching for the opposite foot. Inhale, press up, pressing the foot back. Driving the elbow into the mat slightly. Breathing deeply. I am open and aware of all that passes before me. Affirmation for this pose. It's about openness. And then gently release. Take your hands by your armpits and push back and take a child's pose. You can have your hands in front, stacked fists. You can have your hands stacked up. You can have your hands by your feet. Breathing into the back of the body. And then inhale, prop yourself up through your hands. And we're going to lie on our back next. So we're going to have a bridge pose next. Lying back, feet hip width, fairly close to the bum. Arms by the side with the palms up. Let's do one round of dynamic bridges, and then we can do a stationary bridge. Setu Bhandhasana, the bridge pose. Inhale, squeeze your bum, peel yourself off the floor, pressing through the heel of the foot and the big toe mount. And then exhale down. Inhale, squeeze and press, opening, pressing through the front of the hip. Squeeze your bum. Exhale down. No pressure through the arms. Inhale, press. Coming to the top edges of the shoulder blades. Keep your neck in the center. Exhale down. Let's have a couple more. Inhale, press. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up all the way. Keep the pressure strong. Exhale down. Lovely. Just have a big reach, lengthen the stretch. Exhale, bring knees to chest. Gently rocking from side to side. And then when you're ready, let's reset for another bridge. And this time, making sure your neck is nice and long. We're going to stay at the top for a couple of breaths if you like. Inhale, press up through the heel of the hand. Take one shoulder blade a little closer than the other. If you like, you can lace your hands, or you can try to tickle your heels or reach towards the heels. That lengthens the side of the neck. Pressing up high, 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 high. Notice how the inhale stays strong. And then the exhale, sometimes the body sinks a little bit. Using another inhale to press yourself up higher. Keep the knees parallel so they're not falling away from each other. Pressing through the big toe mound. And then on the next exhale, gently release. And then have another one. Press knees to chest, gently massaging the small of the back. So you can roll yourself over to the side. We're coming to sitting, and we're going to have a lovely boat pose. It's called Navasana, the boat pose. You're going to sit as tall as you can, press your chest up and keep your back really long, especially here in the small of the back. Reach the hands behind the knees, on the tippy toes, find nice length, focus ahead. Gently rock yourself slightly behind the sit bones and test that you can balance here. The toes are floating. You can stay right here, that's totally okay, keeping your chest lifted. Then, if you like, you can try to work on lifting the lower legs up. And here you can stay again if you like. This is good, strong work. Option, release the hands. If you can keep your back long, you can open up slightly and lengthen, gazing ahead. And we're going to work on holding as long or as short as you like. You notice it's quite strong, you start shaking fairly quickly. Need to breathe deeply, so when you're talking like me, it's not as easy. And if you like, let's have another go when you're recovered. Set yourself up, nice long back, lift the chest, and then find the boat pose that feels good for you today. Navasana, the boat pose. My mind and body are present to my buoyant spirit. Beautiful. And then release. So you can repeat that as many times as you like. We're going to move on, and we're going to have a few dynamic cobras now. So we're going to turn over, and I'll show you the two options, the Sphinx and the Cobra. So for the Sphinx, snuggle your elbows in, touch the hand, the thumb to the top of the shoulder on both sides, and the elbows touching the body. And then you can inhale, press up, lengthen the head forward, roll the shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale. So the chin and the chest stay the same distance away from each other. Exhale. Here's your Sphinx. Squeeze your bum enough so that your back is happy there. If you like, you can continue with the Sphinx, do a few more, or take your hands a little wider, away from the armpit. Thumb is still fairly close. Elbows off the ground, snuggle them up, back and in, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, roll shoulders back, open. Exhale. So that's your Cobra, Bunjangasana. Inhale. And the pressure through the hands is gentle. You're meant to use the muscles along the spine, as well as the muscles of the arms. Have a couple more in your own time. Gazing ahead so your neck is not bending backward. Superb. And then lower down, press back, take a child's pose, and just breathe into the back here. So we've done extension pose with the Cobra and the Sphinx. You're now in child's pose, which is a flexion pose, rounding the back. Counter pose. Inhale, prop yourself up through your hands. So from all fours, you are on all fours, just knees hip width, arms are walking forward, middle fingers pointing slightly out. The hands can be off the mat to make space for the collarbones. Lower your chest down. Gently engage with the belly button so you're not arching the small of the back. Keep the arms straight, and you may feel a stretch along the armpit. Your head may or may not touch the floor. You are extending and opening upper middle back, chest, breathing. It's quite a strong pose, so you can walk back at any point. And then inhale, press up, walk yourself back. Take another child's pose. Inhale, coming up and ready for Shavasana. You've done really well. There's a lot of hard work there. So let's just get comfortable. Lie on your back again. Remember your options, legs long or feet standing up and resting the knees together so that the hips don't have to do any work. It's about relaxation. Deep breath in and out through the nose. The belly button rises as you breathe in and sinks towards the floor as you breathe out. Let's have a really classic relaxation for the body I guide you from the toes all the way to the top of the head. Just stay here for me on your back. Relax your feet and ankles. Relax your feet and ankles. Your feet and ankles are completely relaxed. Relax your lower legs, knees and thighs. Relax your lower legs, knees and thighs. Your lower legs, knees and thighs are completely relaxed. Relax your buttocks, hips and abdomen. Relax your buttocks, hips and abdomen. Your buttocks, hips and abdomen are completely relaxed. Relax your fingers, hands and arms. Relax your fingers, hands and arms. Your fingers, hands and arms are completely relaxed. Relax your back, your neck and your shoulders. Relax your back, your neck and your shoulders. Your back, neck and shoulders are completely relaxed. Relax your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Relax your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Your eyes, nose and mouth are completely relaxed. Take a moment to scan through your body, noticing any areas that are still holding tension. On the next exhale, letting the tension go, visualizing it leaving the body. Take a moment to tune in with your body. How is it feeling now that you've had relaxation? And then bringing your attention to your heart center, tuning in with your current mood, noticing if it has changed at all. Remember, whatever it is okay. Just give yourself permission to feel whatever it is you're feeling. Now is a good time to practice gratitude, to let the body know you appreciate its support in today's yoga asana practice and in life, knowing that your body's always trying to do its best to support you. just sometimes it's not as prepared as it would like to be. Keep working together with your body. Help it be prepared so you can enjoy life's ventures together. Now, gently wriggle your fingers and toes, reawakening the body slowly. On the next inhale, reaching and lengthening, stretching. Exhaling, both knees to chest, gently rocking from side to side or circling. And then you can roll to your right and give yourself a moment there. If you're in a bright environment, maybe you want to warm your palms, placing the warm palms across the face, gently opening the fingers and letting the light in. Using your hands to prop yourself up to sitting. Find a comfortable position to sit in. Well done for taking the time to practice today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're feeling all blissed out. I say thanks for coming, practicing with me. Namaste. I see the light in you. Thank you.